Javier!
Guilty. Guilty.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Javier?
Not I, sir. Not I, officer.
We need to talk.
Again?
Talk.
You look familiar.
You know who this officer is, Javier?
Absolutely.
You know who this
I recognize.
officer is?
This is Officer Petrie.
That's right.
Who pulled me over last week
That's
for
right.
speeding. Guilty as charged, sir. Guilty
That's
as
exactly
charged.
right. So he brought a friend.
Okay.
And Javier, we purposely surprised you here.
No surprises.
Yeah.
No tricks against me.
Yes, absolutely. So at home, if you follow Javier on social media, you know that he posted about how he got pulled over, and any of us can get pulled over. And you know what, Javier? You know, besides their guns, their badges, their motorcycles, you know these guys also have body cameras, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was fully aware of that when he pulled me over.
Officer Petrie, how was Javier?
Excellent.
Was
Excellent.
he?
Perfect.
Okay,
yes.
well, we're going to decide for ourselves. We're going to show that video in just a little bit. All right, is that fair?
Yes.
And you'll break it down for us?
Yes.
Okay, you and your friend. All right, we are back here with Officer Petrie and the suspect.
Back to the rules of the road. And listen, this is a perfect example. Everybody gets caught up in
That's
their
right.
day-to-day
That's right.
lives, right? You're always in a rush, in a hurry. Well, Officer Petrie, he slowed me down really quickly.
Yes, he did. And it's my understanding, actually, Javier, that everything you did was right on point. And it's also my understanding that there can be a lot learned from the way you reacted to the officer pulling you over. So I'm going to have Officer Petrie talk about it. But first, let's listen in on the video.
Do you know how fast you're going at all?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Pull right behind this car right here.
Okay.
You just pull right where that sign is.
No problem.
I'll be in a second. You have your driver's license and insurance for me, sir.
Can I reach in here?
Yes, sir.
Originally gave it as a silence and they said it wasn't. It's those claim by special alarms.
All right. Yes, sir. Okay.
Absolutely. I was shocked more than anything. First, let's talk about what I did wrong, officer.
Well, really nothing really wrong because you pulled over to the side of the road. You stopped when I wanted you to stop. Then when we started talking a little bit more, you asked about getting your driver's license, getting your registration and insurance, and that's fine. That's what we like to hear. We just don't like any of the quick movements that are going to maybe catch us off guard because we're watching inside the car.
Yeah.
We're watching the hands and everything. So what you did ask, and that's perfect.
And that's exactly what I was going to say, officer. I think that it was incredibly appropriate that before he made moves that he asked about that specifically and told you what he was going to do.
Yeah, perfect.
And how
Perfect.
important is that for your safety as well as his?
Yeah, exactly. It's for our safety, the person that we're talking, their safety, because we never know who we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we deal with the best people in the world, and then we can deal with the worst people in the world. So we never know. Like I said, it's probably one of the most dangerous things that we can do is making traffic stops.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's no thing as a routine traffic stop nowadays, is it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so communication is very important. And I have a brother-in-law who's Los Angeles Police Department. I have cousins who work for Gila County, former Pima County retired. And it's important. You know, I was always told, keep your hands on the wheel, roll the windows down. If it's at night, turn the dome light on. That allows you guys to know that you're safe and what's going on inside the vehicle as well.
Correct. Yeah. If we can see as much as we can see in the vehicle, just to keep us safe, keep you safe. Like you said, rolling down the windows, even better at night when we can't see inside the vehicle.
Gentlemen, let's show everybody at home how the whole traffic stop ended.
Citation for your speed, 41 and a 25. Best way to take care of it is go to driving school. Here's the information on the driving school. By going to the school, the points won't go on your license, still keeps your driving record clean. That's the best way. If you don't want to do that, you can pay the fine or go to court if you want to go to court. But driving school is probably the best way. It doesn't show up on your driving record.
All right.
Okay, sir?
Appreciate it.
Any questions?
No, you guys are in a good spot.
All right. We've been getting a lot of complaints through here, so that's
I
you've
would
been out
imagine.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm one of them. Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Thank
Be
you,
safe
sir.
out here.
Be careful, okay? Thank you.
I was busted. Hey, listen, I was busted.
Let me just say this as your friend. First of all, thank you for being willing to be vulnerable and willing to admit that that you made a mistake, because we all make that mistake daily. I mean, anybody who says they don't make that mistake is lying. But thank you, officer, for being there and making our streets safer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I have a question. At any
Yes.
point, did you know who I was?
No, at first, no, I did not. Not until we started talking more into the conversation, I was already back at the motorcycle. I was kind of, the light kicked on, I think.
Okay. Because I mean, I didn't say anything, and I'm like, and there was no reason to say anything.
No.
Like I said, I was busted. I was in trouble. He was most cordial and
Yes.
awesome, and basically broke down. You heard him right there. He said, "Listen, go to traffic school, get this taken care of. You don't want this on your record." But amazing what you guys do.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much. Appreciate that.
Even
Officer
though you
Petrie,
gave me a
thank
ticket,
you so
that's
much.
all right.
We're bringing your partner here as well, Officer Jonke. Thank you so much for keeping our streets safe, and
Absolutely.
wishing both of you safety as well.
Be
Thank
safe
you very
out
much.
there.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Javier. What did I
Oh,
text
man.
you right away? I said people with dimples aren't supposed to get tickets.
You just heard him there. He was not buying my dimples. Wrote that ticket quickly. I think he was ready.
Exactly.
Hey,
No
Javi.
erasing it now.
Javi, all we can say is the rest of us thank you, because if we get pulled over, they won't write us a ticket because they don't want to come on TV.
Exactly. Yeah. Officers aren't big on TV, but they were
Don't
good
take
sports.
it to court. We have way too much video against him now.
That's for sure.
That was a great segment.
Thank you,
Thanks, guys.
officers.
Appreciate it.